In this video, I'm going to share how you can dramatically improve your videos in just 2 to 3 minutes. It's coming up.
Brian G. Johnson.
Well, hey, it's Brian G, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message. Do that by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. Step number 1, a dark room. And then next, you're gonna need a light. If you got one of these at home, you're good to go. That's it. Then you're gonna film yourself in front of that one single light source. Light source. There it is. The light source has now been illuminated, and the footage you're looking at right here was filmed in this exact style. And at this point, the footage looks pretty cringy. However, literally in just a few seconds, I can transform the footage into this. And you can do the same. It's really not that hard. Let me show you after I don't like this look. Much better. So how did I take this bland and boring footage and turn it into this? Very simply, I just clicked a few buttons in my video editing software. That was it. And you can do this using your phone. You can do this with an iPad or a tablet. You can do it with Premiere, Final Cut Pro, iMovie. There are a lot of ways, and what you're going to want to look for is a video filter called monochromatic. If you don't have that, then simply use black and white. And that's the power of video editing, specifically using a video effect or filter. And you can spend as much as 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, or if you want, you can spend a little bit more time and really start stacking these upgrades on top of each other. The clip I showed you is nearly a music video. All we need is a dope track. Drop the beat. Check, check, 1, 2.
I'm B to the G, it's easy to see what you need, it's attention from me. I'll give you the shout, get back on the grind and you'll be down for the count.
And that is how Nick Nimmin and myself created that cool music video. Props to Nick for writing such a cool rap. And speaking of music, you can dramatically improve your videos by simply adding some cool music. For example, in one of my previous videos, I wanted to give it a kind of a cool inner city vibe, and I created this. So check this out, 1 shoe, 2 apples, a few street signs, and the fantastic movie Boys in the Hood can easily allow you to get more views to your YouTube channel. It's true. And another video of mine, I wanted to create kind of a mysterious feel, and I used a very specific audio track to accomplish that. Roll it. Something happens to far too many good YouTubers during the upload process. And sadly, this is the thing that keeps them stuck, struggling, and unable to grow their YouTube channel. In this video, we'll identify what that thing is, and more importantly, the steps you can take in order to finally grow your YouTube channel. Stick around. Now, I got all of these audio tracks at Epidemic Sounds, and I've hooked you up with a 30-day free trial of Epidemic Sounds. And even better, I've got a detailed blog post at briangjohnson.tv, really covering all the resources, all the stuff that I use to craft these videos. Link in the description. There are a number of typography apps that you can use to create really cool images that you can share on social media, you can use to craft thumbnails, or you can create images that you then add into your videos. I do it all the time. One of my favorite apps is called Typography, and what makes it so cool, first you simply size your image for Instagram, Facebook cover, Twitter, and check it out, YouTube thumbnail. So if I select YouTube thumbnail, that'll take me to the next step, and I simply double tap the text to edit the text, and then I'll type in the text I want. So here I'll type in cool graphics made easy. And now what you're seeing is I've got that text on my image. I can size it, I can color it, I can use different styles. It's really that easy. I can then decide what text effect I want to use. I select what I want to use. I can then add a lot of adjustments to the image. This is a fantastic app. It's super inexpensive, maybe $1 or $2. And furthermore, no matter if you're on iOS or Android, there are a bunch of similar apps just like this. I would encourage you to search for typography apps, download a few, and simply play around. Now, what you're looking at now is what I like to call the double message effect, and it is so easy to create. Now, here I'm using an app called Pixelmator, and the process is really simple. You can do this with an iPhone or with an Android device. First, begin with a really simple, clean background image or color. And then you're gonna go ahead and add the text option to your image. You're gonna then craft and create simply one word and you're done. You then save the image, you export it, and you save it to your device. And then you go back and you change that word. So in this case, I started with message. And now you can see I've simply changed the word message to double, and now I'm gonna save that image too. As you can see, I've got both images saved, and I can then add those into the video project. And to get this effect, you simply keep this image on the screen for less than a second, maybe half a second, and then you add the other image and you have the timing the same, so they're both on the screen for about a half a second, and then you just duplicate those images one after another, and you get this kind of flickering double message effect. It's really pretty simple, and you can do the same. How about the static TV effect? You can create that effect in a lot of different ways. Let me walk you through a few. First, you can simply just buy the footage at a site like Storyblocks or Big Stock Photo, or if you want, you can simply create it. Again, no matter if you're on a phone or you're on a desktop computer, creating that effect is really simple. Begin with a solid image of TV bars like you see here. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the TV bars into your video project, just like I've done here, after which you're gonna then add a video effect or filter. One of them that I use often that's built into Final Cut Pro is called Bad TV. Now, depending on what you're using to edit your videos, it could be called a glitch effect, a bad TV effect. There are a lot of names, but the process is the same. So what I'm gonna do is drag in the bad TV effect, and then I'm gonna find some sound effects that really mimic a bad TV effect. Let's keep talking about the glitch effect. Wait till you see this. So I'm gonna go to the App Store, and then I'm gonna search for IntroMate. IntroMate is a really cheap and inexpensive app that allows you to create really cool introductions or intros for your videos. And let me tell you, the quality is off the charts. Now, as you can see, they've got all kinds of different intros. All you've got to do is change the text and you're good to go. And they have a few additional bundles you can buy for $3 or $4. And that's it. You can create great intros in just 2 minutes. Now, I want to talk images because there are all kinds of free places where you can source images that you can add to your videos. And I would really encourage you to do just that. You see, here's what's up. Anytime you're making a video and you're talking about something, you want to be showing that same thing. And oftentimes you might not have the picture you need, and that's okay because these great image sites will allow you to source something that makes sense. For example, Pexels and Pixabay are 2 free resource sites that you can take advantage of. Now, another really great tool you've got available for free is your mobile device. Now, it's not free, but you already got it, you already paid for it. And the more footage you take, the more video you film, and the more pictures you snap, the better story you can tell. Like this photo, I just look at that little guy. That's Otis when he was a puppy. That's Otis at his 2-year birthday. Oh, and this is Olive. She's the latest addition. And speaking of footage,
Otis, attack! Attack!
Now, I gotta be honest, I don't do a great job of this. I can do far better. But that being said, look at some of this cool footage, like flying into London, on the streets of London, the Westminster Abbey, spending time with my best pals in Venice Beach, California, Daniel Battel's hair. It's a big hit on YouTube. And this clip, I absolutely love this clip. It was filmed with a really old iPhone. It looks gorgeous. You don't need the fancy stuff to create great video effects and B-roll. As you craft and create your video, make sure you stop and really think about the upload process and what's most important. The video on the screen will help you to do just that, allowing you to get more views to the videos you publish. Check out that video now or one of the other videos on the screen, and I'll see you next time. You dig?